Can I get you anything else?
No, thank you. You know, I'm not at all happy about this.
Told you not to order that apple pie. It looked terrible.
You know very well what I'm talking about. It's your plan I'm not fond of.
Got a better idea?
Yes, let's forget the whole thing and go home.
No. I am going to get my baby back with or without you.
I don't know why I let you talk me into this.
Just trying to help a friend.
A friend is asking too much.
Well, I'm sorry you feel that way, Eliot, because I don't... If I can't be friends with you, we certainly can't be lovers.
You know what this is, Raven? This is sexual blackmail.
You're so perceptive.
While it's true that I may not know how I wish to spend the rest of my life, doing time in prison for kidnapping is not one of the possibilities I like.
It is perfectly legal. I have a foolproof plan.
Do you know what my horoscope said about foolproof plans?
It's going to be like taking candy from a baby. You are going to have no trouble getting my little boy from Mrs. Goodman.
Well, that remains to be seen.
Eliot, all you have to do is turn on your famous sex appeal, and Mrs. Goodman doesn't have a chance.
Look, Raven, I realize that I may have, on occasion, taken up with a slightly older woman.
Or two.
But this does not mean that I make a habit.
Eliot, you're gonna love it, and you know it.
I'm developing a severe headache.
Look, I'm not asking you to have an affair with the old frump.
Oh, thank you very much.
I just want you to provide her with a diversion.
I detest doing your dirty work.
Well, I'll make it up to you, I promise. And then some.
You drive a very hard bargain.
I knew I would make you an offer you couldn't refuse.
The inscription on my tombstone will read, "You did it all for love."
Well, I'm doing it for love, too. All you have to do is clear out that room so I can go in there and take my son where he belongs, to a loving mother.
Logan! Here you are.
Thank you.
Do you have a drink? Good. I want to toast to our new enterprise.
You've got a drink, all right. Only I've finished it and I'm ready for another one. Only I think it's not going to be enough.
Look, relax. Eliot, it was a stroke of luck that Logan got that new babysitter. I don't think you could have seduced Mrs. Goodman to have a drink with you if you tried. I mean, you should be grateful. Mrs. Goodman wasn't exactly your type anyway.
Neither is this lady. Wait till you see her.
I can't wait to see her. Didn't she say she was going to be here an hour ago? It's past that now.
Well, maybe she got cold feet.
Maybe you're losing your touch.
It's no easy task. First day on the job, to get her to leave her baby all by itself.
Oh, but it was worth the risk to have a handsome devil like you in her life.
I didn't promise to marry the woman, just have a drink with her.
Look, what if she changed her mind? Then plan B goes out the window, so why don't you call her up and find out what's going on?
I suppose so. Miss?
Yes,
Could I have the house phone, please?
sure. I'll bring it to your table.
Thank you. Raven, in case plan B does fail, do you have a plan C? Yes, that's what I was afraid of.
Here you go.
Thank you. I'll have another one of these.
Oh. Don't get drunk, darling. You're much more charming when you're sober.
The Saxon suite, please. Yes, but the lady will appear better to me when I'm not.
This is Saxon Suite. Rosalind Bates speaking.
Hello, Rosalind. This is Edward. You do remember me, don't you?
Of course. I guess you're wondering where I am.
Oh, I know where you are. I was wondering why you were not where I am.
Well, I just wanted to make sure the baby was asleep because, I mean, it's bad enough that I'm leaving him alone.
I told you it'll only be for a few minutes. We just have a nice discussion and plan our future arrangements.
Well, I'll be down in around 10 minutes, okay?
10 minutes. I'll be waiting for you. Bye. She's on her way.
Terrific, terrific. Because when she comes down here, I will be on my way with my little boy. Look, Eliot, the only thing that I am concerned with is that someone else might come into Geraldine's suite.
I'm sure Rosalind is worried about that, too. That Geraldine may come home early.
No, she won't. I called the studio before I got here, and she's going to be there all night.
And what about your husband?
I don't know about Logan. It's about his quitting time now. He usually works late. He might stay in town for dinner.
Seems to me you should make sure of his plans.
You're right. Better be safe than sorry. Ma'am? Excuse me, could I have a phone over here to make an in-town call?
Sure, I'll bring it to your table.
Thank you.
Well, I wonder what Rosalind's going to say when she comes back home and finds the baby is missing.
She's going to be surprised, that's for sure.
She's also going to be without a job.
Well, she wouldn't have a job anyway. I'll have the baby. I'm going to need a baby nurse myself, though. Can't imagine spending all my time taking care of the little darling.
I just hope she doesn't implicate me.
Eliot, she's not going to say she went on a rendezvous. She's going to say she went out and got a newspaper.
Here you are, ma'am.
Don't worry, I've got everything taken care of.
You would have made a fine international jewel thief, Raven.
Yes, hello. Could I speak to Mr. Swift? Hi. Could I speak to Logan, please? This is his wife. Okay, thank you. At least he's still in the office.
Yeah. No, terrific. Just what I need. You ask her what she wants? No, I'll talk to her. Yes, Raven.
Hi, darling. How are you?
Well, I'm kind of busy. What do you want?
Look, you don't have to be so jumpy. What is it? You're still hot and bothered because I tried to take Jamie for a little ride?
Well, now it's a little ride. Last time it was a little walk. You better get your story straight, hadn't you?
Look, Logan, I just thought that the two of us should get together for a nice, mature dinner, have a little talk. So why don't we go out and maybe get a drink?
Raven, I have nothing to say to you, and I don't want to hear anything that you have to say to me.
Well, come on, Logan, please. I mean, you're almost off work. Could we just go out for a drink?
It may be quitting time for you, but not for me. I've still got an appointment.
Oh, yeah? How long are you going to be gone?
Well, I've got to spend about an hour with my car, but not that it makes any difference, because I wouldn't have dinner with you anyway. You have a bad effect on my digestion.
Why, thank you. I just thought I'd make the offer, but if you're busy, you're busy, so goodbye, darling. And please, send my love to Mike. Hi, Jamie. Hello, Angel. It's time to get dressed because you're going to go away with your mommy. You lucky little thing.
You know, I really shouldn't stay much longer. I'm getting nervous about that baby.
You told me he was fast asleep.
Well, he is, but you know, the phone could ring or something and I wouldn't be there to answer it, and I'm afraid I've got to go.
No, wait, not so fast. You know, we haven't even discussed our next meeting yet.
Well, I'm free as soon as Mr. Swift or Mrs. Saxon gets home. That should be around 6 or 6:30. Want to have dinner tonight?
Unfortunately, tonight I have a prior engagement.
Well, what about tomorrow night? Honestly, I've got to go.
No, wait, just a second. Just give me a minute. I've got something to say to you.
Okay, now, what do we need to take with us? Can't take a crib, so you're gonna have to sleep on my couch. Oh, you want this thing? Okay. There, you can have this. Now, let's get the hell out of here. Okay.
What the hell do you think you're doing? What the hell are you doing here?
You lied to me.
I did what?
You lied to me. You said you weren't coming back here.
Just give me the baby.
What is this, some kind of a joke?
Come on now, give me
Trying
the
to
baby.
trap me, Logan?
Give me the
I
baby.
will not play tug of war with my son.
You give Jamie to me!
No! I have every right to him, more than you do, and I am taking him home where he belongs.
The only place you are taking him is in that bedroom. Now, where's the woman we hired to look after him?
I don't know.
Well, what'd you do, bribe her? Where is she?
Will you be quiet? You're upsetting him.
How the hell did you get in here in the first place? Breaking and entering is slightly illegal, Raven. I'm gonna have you in jail for this, you know?
Oh, you'd just love to do that, wouldn't you?
Not a bad idea.
Mr. District Attorney, can you just see the news? The DA arrests his own wife for loving her child.
I'll take my chances on that. So what's it gonna be? You turn him over to me right now, or I call the cops. I'm not joking, Raven. All right, all right.
All right.
That's more like it. Come on, Jane. That's what. You wait here. I've got things to say to you. Come on, baby.
You forgot something. All right, let's have it. Why'd you lie to me?
That's very good. That's very good tactics. Best defense is a strong offense, right?
You told me that you were not coming back here. You said you had a meeting with Mike Carr.
Right, I was covering for Cliff Nelson, but he showed up at the last minute and took the meeting himself.
I don't believe a word of that.
I don't care what you believe. I don't owe you any explanations and no apologies, but you better have a few for me.
Why do I have to apologize for taking something that belongs to me?
Where is Miss Bates?
I don't know.
Have you got her tied up somewhere? Where is she?
I told you I don't know. I came here to see you.
To see me? Why did you come here to see me if you thought I was with Mike Carr?
Oh, all right. I came here to see my son.
To see him? That's all?
I know it was wrong of me to do what I did, but I wanted to borrow Jamie. I mean, I know I should have written a note or something, but I was in a hurry.
Oh, bet you were.
I was. I didn't want someone to come in here and take him away. I miss my little boy.
Please spare me. Don't give me that weeping mother routine.
I am his mother, and you're not his father.
I'm not his... Oh, Raven, you know better than that.
All right. Maybe I know better than that, but the world doesn't. The world thinks that Kevin Jameson is his daddy.
Well, I've got some news for you, darling. The world is about to learn differently.
Oh, yeah? How you gonna do that?
How do you think? I'm going to prove my paternity in court.
You can't do that.
I can't? Why not?
Geraldine Saxon will not allow you to tell the whole town that Kevin was not the father.
Jamie's future is a little more important to Geraldine than a dead man's reputation.
Well, what about your reputation?
Oh, what about it?
Well, isn't it going to get a little sticky when the whole town finds out you've been sleeping with another man's wife?
It's not going to be fun for any of us, but it will happen. Unless you want to make it easier.
How?
Get out of the way. Approve the adoption. That way we don't have to air our dirty bedding in public.
Oh, you'd just love that, wouldn't you? You'd just love for me to make it easy for you. Well, don't you hold your breath, Logan Swift, because you have one thing going for you right now, possession, and that is it.
That's right. And don't you forget it. And I'll hang on to that possession if it takes the United States Marines to help me. Oh. Well, hello. Miss Bates, I presume.
Yes, who are you?
I'm the child's father.
And I'm Raven Swift, the child's mother, and how dare you leave my son in there alone? Where have you been?
I just stepped out for a minute. I went to get a newspaper, and I got locked out.
Locked
That's
out.
what happened. I got locked out, and then I went down to the front desk to try to get a new key, and there was a crowd there. It just took me forever.
It's a day for lies. What is this, a full moon or something? You're fired. Get out of here.
Wait, please.
I can't wait. I have a dinner engagement. It was so lovely to see you again.
If I see you in this hotel again, Raven, I'm going to put you in jail. Believe that.
You better find yourself a new line of work.
Mr. Swift, listen to me. I was just caught for a little minute. It won't happen again.
That's for sure. You're lucky I don't press charges against you. Now get out. Get out.
Do you mind if I get my coat?
I'll get your coat for you. Give me the key.
You know, if you ask me, men shouldn't be allowed to bring up children by themselves.
Get out!
Yeah.
Whoa. Almost, but not. Nope, you'll never make champ that way.
Out of all the watering holes in Monticello, why did you have to pick this one?
I like it here. I feel very safe.
No wonder the police headquarters is across the street. I bet you half the patrons here are off-duty cops. As a matter of fact, I just saw two of our very old friends over there, Steve Guthrie and Calvin Stoner.
Do you have something against Monticello's finest?
Oh, no. But I fear they may have something against me.
Oh, relax. No one's going to come over here and read you your rights.
We would have done better to eat at a bar frequented by defense attorneys.
We have committed no crime.
It's not for want of trying, darling.
All you did was take a hot-to-trot spinster up for a cocktail. She loved you for it. You did her a favor.
Raven, that was the act of an accomplice.
You weren't involved, so stop complaining.
This is going to be the last you're going to hear from me about this because I don't intend getting involved again.
Really?
Yes, Raven, I intend to walk the straight and narrow from now on. I'm sorry, darling. As much as I'd like to see you happy, I have to draw the line somewhere.
And you're drawing the line right now?
Yes. I do not intend helping you to kidnap your baby.
No, you don't. That's okay. I'll do it myself.
So he started to climb right out of the hole. That's right. Just like that. He pulled with his front paws. That's his front paw. And he pushed with his back paw. That's his back paw. And in a little while, his nose, that's it.
I have so many great big darts in that itty-bitty bullseye. I just don't think there's room for any more. I'm afraid I'm the champ, and you get to buy dinner.
All right. Hey, Hal, bring me the check. Here's two.
Got it.
Well. Look who's here. Here, keep it.
Thanks a lot. I think I have a bone to pick.
Well, isn't two of the beautiful people of Monticello?
Ah, Detectives Guthrie and Stoner. How thoughtful of you to stop by.
Eliot? Ah, Mrs. Swift.
Ah, detectives.
Kind of surprised to see you in a place like this. I mean, it's sort of a police hangout.
Well, we thought we'd come see how the other half lives.
Nice to see you. Come on.
Oh, wait a minute. I thought I'd maybe stay and talk with my friends.
Yeah, well, I'll see you in a minute.
Eliot saw you come in, but we didn't want to go over there and ruin your little dart game.
Never a dull moment in your life, is it, Raven?
I don't know that my life is any of your business.
Lady, when your antics start affecting my friends, it becomes my business.
What do you mean?
Logan told me about your visit to Jamie last night. Don't you know there are laws against kidnapping?
It was a social club.
Raven, tell me, how in the world did you convince that nurse to take a powder and leave you alone with Jamie?
I told Logan. When I got to the apartment, the door was open. The woman was obviously irresponsible. I hope he fired her.
Raven, you were halfway out that door with Jamie when Logan came home. You don't know how lucky you are. He didn't have to work late.
Officer, what is the purpose of this interrogation?
Do you have something to add to the conversation? I mean, did you have a hand in this?
I haven't the slightest idea what you're talking about.
Then butt out.
Detective, for your information, I have more rights to Jamie than Logan does. And I really don't care to discuss this any further.
You know, Logan, for the life of him, can't figure out why you want Jamie.
The ice in my drink seems to be melting.
Raven, why don't you get off his case? Losing Draper was hard enough on him. He doesn't need you.
You sent Draper to jail. So I guess we share in the responsibility for Logan's misery.
I'm sorry, what?
Tell me something, Detective Guthrie. I'm curious. How does it feel to be instrumental in Draper Scott's death? No, it's true. You were the arresting officer, right?
You don't know what you're talking about.
Why don't we all just take a deep breath and count to 10?
No, honestly. It seems as if they're trying to set some kind of record for solving a murder case. The way they arrested Draper before all the facts were in.
What are you saying? Are you suggesting that we enjoyed arresting Draper?
Draper happened to be one of our very best friends.
Oh, really? Well, with friends like you. I mean, why didn't you believe Draper when he said he was innocent? All his real friends knew that he couldn't possibly have murdered his mother.
Now, just hold on a minute. Even after the conviction was in, it was us who busted our backs to try and prove him innocent. Now, doesn't that mean anything to you?
Oh, sure. It means that you obviously felt guilty about taking Draper away from April and Julia.
Yeah, talking to her is like talking to a brick wall.
Why do you want to press the point, Raven?
Because I feel like an injustice has been done to Draper Scott by these people.
Look, lady, let me tell you something.
Hold it. I think I just saw the chief come in, and that's our cue. You two have a pleasant evening.
Touching, aren't you? Well. Look who's here. What is it, the boys' night out?
Mrs. Swift, how are you?
Derek, I told you to call me Raven. Hi, Doctor. Well, I saw these two handsome men walk in, and I just had to come over and say hello. I hope I'm not interrupting anything terribly important. I'm with a friend, actually, but I wanted to come over here and ask you how April was.
Well, she's beginning to bounce back.
She's staying with you and Nicole, isn't she?
No, actually, right now she's with the cars.
Oh, well, that's good. That's good. I'll have to call her tomorrow. I want to do everything I can to cheer her up a little.
That's very sweet of you.
You know what? I've been a very naughty girl. I remember the last time we talked, I promised to have a chat with you, and I've been so busy.
No, you don't need to apologize. I haven't had much free time myself.
Oh, have you found the girl of your dreams?
No, I've had my hands full at the office.
Would you like to go out tomorrow night?
That was sudden. I really don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, come on. I'm giving a dinner party, and I need another bachelor to sort of round out the group, and I would like someone attractive like you.
I'm very flattered at the offer. I'll have to get back to you.
Oh, come on, Derek. You should circulate. I promise you'll have a good time.
I'll make time. Yes, I'd be glad to.
Terrific. Wonderful. I'll call you tomorrow and to tell you the time and the place.
Thank you very much.
And in case you're wondering, I'm not going to stick you with some old frump. The extra man is for me. Bye, Doctor.
The deal was, I read you the story and you went to sleep. Can't trust anybody these days.
Dad?
Yeah, well, this is the last night. No more Winnie the Pooh for you. Tomorrow night, you're gonna have to listen to Once Upon a Time on the Narcotics Squad. I'm warning you, though. I'm warning you. You be nice to Deborah. You got a lot more experience being a baby than she does being a babysitter, and that is for sure. And you get tough with her like you do with me, and she'll just haul you up in front of a judge. Yeah, phew. Lawyer humor. I don't blame you for not liking it. It gets worse when you get older. Squirmer? You little squirmer. Yeah. You gotta be nice for Deborah, though. You gotta promise me that, because she's a nice lady. She's helping us out a lot. Yes. Yes. She's gonna see that we get to stay together, you and I. She's gonna help us out. I'm gonna rest a lot easier knowing that she's here. It's you and me, Jamie. You and me. You want to go back in there? All right. Anything you want. Anything, anytime. All right, here we go.
Well, I'm back.
How long?
What do you mean by that?
I thought we were to spend the evening together.
Oh, poor Eliot. Were you left out?
You've become quite the social butterfly, haven't you? Hopping from table to table.
Well, I saw some friends, and I had to go say hello. That's one of the prices I pay for being so popular.
Oh, yes. I wasn't aware you knew the chief of police.
Well, there's a lot of things you don't know about me, but I like it that way.
What could you possibly have to talk to him about?
Things.
Thank you for elucidating.
You know something? I'm very happy that we came here because I'm beginning to see who my friends really are.
Really?
Yes, you're not overly anxious to help me get what I want.
What does that have to do with anything?
Because the chief of police just may be very happy to cooperate.
You're dreaming, Raven.
Let's go. By the way, Eliot, about dinner tomorrow night.
Yes, where would you like me to make reservation?
Don't bother. I won't be able to make it.
Seems as though a harmony is hard to find, always on our mind, and frustrated days pass without sight, the edge of night, half dark, half light, as we watch our hearts trying to hold the tender